What's up, guys? It's Carson back here on Toxic Gaming, and as you can see, we're starting things out on this VGC battle a little differently. I'm actually gonna give you a little team recap, some of this team, just to show you like what my team is, so I don't just sit there and talk about it before the battle. But this will only be up on like the first of the three videos for this team. It's not gonna be up on every one. It's just gonna be on the first one, just so you guys know, and you can see how I kind of built the team. It's not a full team builder itself, but you can just see what I did. And just to start off, I got Sableye, going with the Mega Sableye, even though with Prankster, still going with it. Just, I like how Snarl works, and then I like having Dazzling Gleam just for other Sableyes, and then obviously Calm Mind, Recover, able to really stall out special attackers for a while, especially with Snarl, basically 100% chance to lower special attack. Like, that's amazing. But I got the Eevee Sprout here, so I'm physically defensive, so that as I think about it, so Calm Mind can kind of make me more especially defensive as I build it up, but I can still take physical hits just like a tank. So Sableye was kind of one of the two megas I kind of went around with in this battle. The other thing I wanted to work with was Friend Guard specifically, not really Clefairy, but it's Friend Guard specifically. I just wanted to see how much of it really made a difference, see if it was worth putting more, like putting it more into any actual laddering teams. And I went with Clefairy with EVOI, one of the best EVOI users with Friend Guard, and kind of in my opinion. If you know of better ones, let me fucking know. But I got Heal Bell, Follow Me, Moonlight, and Thunder Wave. Nothing to attack with on this thing, so really this thing, if I get stuck with this as my last Pokemon, I'm kind of fucked. But basically Heal Bell just to kind of like work as a clerk for anyone in the other Pokemon. Follow Me just to draw them away, as usual, and Moonlight and Thunder Wave just to fuck them over a little bit. Then I went on to Choice Spec Sylveon, because Choice Spec Sylveon hits like a motherfucking tank with Hyper Voice. You may not think it's going to do that much, but Choice Specs plus Pixelate, fuck. It does a shit ton. And I didn't put it in max special attack, I wanted a little bit of special defense just to be able to take one or two hits. I just wanted a little bit more bulkier than usual. But I still got Side Shock, Shadow Ball, and Hidden Power Fire for coverage as I need it. But mainly this Sylveon just hyper voicing anything and everything. Next we got Mega Gallade, which is the other Mega. As you know, I kind of like to run with two Megas to kind of pick and choose how I really want to work with things. I went with Mega Gallade, the Bulk Up, Knockoff, Rock Slide, Drain Punch version, rather than Psycho Cut or anything like that. I know I'm not the best against fighting types, but I do have two other Fairy Move users in Sylveon and Sableye with Dazzling Gleam, so I really didn't need it against. I didn't really need a Psychic type attack with Gallade as I saw it. But really, I made him a little more bulky with the HP investment, not speed, just so I could bulk up and actually be able to take a lot more hits and then Drain Punch whatever I needed back. And then I put Rock Slide on there just because, as I see in VGC, Rock Slide's one of the best fucking moves to have. With you're able to flinch, plus when he Mega Evolves, he's fast enough. Anyway, I think it was like 115 speed. I may be wrong. Don't remember, but something like that. I don't know. But moving on, we got Gyarados here. Is actually, as I've heard this called, is like the Sleeping Dragon Gyarados. And it's usually supposed to be run as a Mega Gyarados, not leftovers. But it's with Rest, Sleep Talk, Roar, and Dragon Tail. I looked at it later and I was like, why am I using both Roar and Dragon Tail? But fuck it, why the hell not? But I use Intimidate and make him more defensive so that really Intimidate really packs the punch in there. And I put a little more into attack and not fully defensive, just so that Dragon Tail actually does some damage and not just switching people in and out. And then to round out the team, really Choice Scarf, Rock Slide, and Garchomp, as I think one of the best Choice Scarf users. Max attack, max speed, jolly natured, ready to fucking go, just dropping Rock Slides on everybody. So with that little team recap, I hope you guys enjoyed, actually seeing kind of what my thoughts were of the team. Let's get right into the first battle, shall we? Okay guys, we're back to the battle now here. As you can see, my opponent has a Pinsir, which I'm guessing to be Mega. I mean, why would you really bring a Pinsir nowadays if you're not going to bring a Mega? He brings Landorus T, which is pretty scary with Intimidate, especially for Gallade and Garchomp. And really, Gyarados doesn't really care too much for it as he's not all attacking, but still a little scary. Then we got the fucking Dancing Duck, good old Ludicolo, and his little always partner in crime, the fucking frog of Politoed, using Drizzle Swift Swim. And I hate that combo, but you know what? It works. It worked. I'll give it its fair share. Then he's got Hydreigon and Aegislash to round it off. Now, Aegislash I wasn't really afraid of, and neither was I Hydreigon just looking at the team from now. But as you can see, as we kind of get into the battle, I let Gallade and Clefairy go out first. just because I wanted to test Friend Guard. Gallade seemed better over Mega Sableye in this battle, and I was like, you know what, let's see what I can do with Mega Gallade. And he brings out that fucking duo of the Frog and Dancing Duck. Immediately I go for Mega Evolving as I believe it's called Inner Focus, and the Fake Out, probably thought he was actually going to fake me out. Well, fuck you, I have Inner Focus, and I get a Bulk Up right first turn, get that +1 attack and defense, ready to fucking go. I believe he went for Scald on Clefairy. I thought he was going to go on Gallade, try to get that burn. As he got it on Clefairy, I thought he was going to try to get that on Gallade. That's what I would have done. I went right for a Thunder Wave on that Ludicolo, just slow that son of a bitch down, make it kind of come back to normal speed in the rain. Get the fuck out, get the hell out of my house, Ludicolo, I hate you. So I went for knockoff on Politoed. I thought it would have like a Damp Orb or something, but it had Life Orb, just Damp Orb, Damp Rock, my bad. As he finally goes for the Scald on Gallade, doesn't get the burn thing, Jesus, and he gets paralyzed at the same time, able to Moonlight with Clefairy, and I'm a dumbass and I apparently thought Moonlight would do more even though it's raining. Didn't realize that it kind of was based off weather at the time, but he simply takes out Ludicolo, goes into Aegislash, and I could have probably predicted that and should have gone probably for the knockoff on him, but I went for instead Drain Punch on Politoed just to kind of, I thought he was more of a threat with those burns. I didn't want my Gallade getting burned at all. So I thought he was more threat, kind of get my stuff back. Clefairy's able to Heal Bell, so really with the burn would have mattered too much if I would have just been able to Heal Bell it, probably not. But he brings back out the Ludicolo, ready to go. I just have Clefairy use Follow Me because I'm kind of scared of what this Aegislash is going to do as I set up even more with Gallade. That's kind of what I've been using the Follow Me for, so I can set up. He goes straight for the Flash Cannon and almost takes out Clefairy. I thought I was going to, but he almost takes him out, and then he goes again with the Ice Beam, targeting Clefairy due to that Follow Me. So Clefairy sadly is gone, but kind of did its job with the Friend Guard, kept Gallade out of trouble, not bad at all. I bring in Gyarados simply to get an Intimidate off. I didn't know if maybe this was mixed Aegislash or anything like that. And I went for knockoff, but really, honestly, I kind of went for the wrong one. I should have gone for Aegislash because he wouldn't have been able to now set up for this substitute. I could have got that hell of a threat out of here. I had different ways I probably could have dealt with, what do you call it, with Ludicolo, and I tried to Dragon Tail Aegislash. I really should have switched those two moves around, looking back on it, because Aegislash was a whole of my team, and Hydreigon, however the fuck you want to call him, wipes Gyarados off the face of the fucking earth with that Draco Meteor. That tells me that he's choice Scarfed as he went before Gallade, and I went knockoff on Aegislash. Probably should have, you know, I had these last few moves, I definitely went for the wrong one of my opponent's Pokemon. I just chose wrong between the two. Because this next turn, as you can see, I brought out Garchomp. Those were the four I decided to bring to this. I thought Garchomp would kill with a Dragon Claw. So even though he goes for Aegislash goes for King Shield and everything, that was no problem because I was gonna kill the Hydreigon with the Dragon Claw, no big deal. But he fucking lives. I was like, are you serious? The one person who does that, Oko's Garchomp, ready to go. I probably should have Drain Punched, double targeted that Hydreigon, knowing that he was Choice Scarfed. Got that health back for Gallade, then been able to knock off next turn. But as things happen, I went for a knockoff on Aegislash instead of Drain Punch on Hydreigon. I believe now I actually go for the Drain Punch on Hydreigon just to get it. I live a Draco Meteor after he's down like -4 or something like that, and finally I'm able to live something. I go for that Drain Punch just to get some health back, just something, hoping that I would live some hit from Aegislash. But it was kind of unfortunate as he goes for Substitute just to guarantee that I can outspeed him and knock him out, and if I live, it won't matter. So really, he kind of beat Gallade. Mega Gallade kind of got beat by Aegislash with that sub. As I just knock out the sub with the knockoff, he takes out Meow Shadow Ball. Either way, it was to me it was a decent battle with this brand new team. I kind of played pretty good in the beginning, but then really just chose the wrong Pokemon for being the threats in the end. That's how I see it. Let me know what you guys think, and of the new look. I decided to change it up with this being, I believe, the 10th? 9th? I think it's the 9th. I don't fucking know. With this being a new team, I decided to change up how the battle looked a little bit. So let me know what you guys think about all that and the little team preview before this. I'm going to get up on out of here, and we're going to have more VGC for you guys coming up soon. So, again, thank you guys for coming out. I'm Carson on Toxic Gaming. And don't forget to stay toxic. We'll see you guys.